hello. Good evening over there. Good morning, wherever you are, and good afternoon from us here. Someone just crashed my car, huh? This very car I'm driving. Someone just crashed my car. Or you can say someone just rammed into my car. When I get down, I'm gonna show you the accident on my car. It just happened about probably 5 minutes ago. Yeah, and I'm not angry. If it was the old me, I would have been so angry. I'm not angry. Remember what I said. When bad things happen, you always ask the question, what is the lesson in there for me? It wasn't my fault, it was the person's fault. So I'm gonna tell you how it happened, huh? I'm gonna tell you how it happened. Yeah. So I had parked my vehicle, and this person, a lady, a white lady, was driving a truck, expensive truck, about $50,000 or $60,000 truck. And this person was reversing. Okay, the official word for it in North America is backing up. The person was backing up. We say reversing. The person was reversing. And when they were reversing, they reversed straight into my car, the driver's side. So the driver's side of my door, reversed straight into my driver's side. Was it intentional? The obvious answer is no. Did the person intend to do that? So long as the person wasn't drunk and was not high on drugs and not mentally derailed, we will say no. Was it a mistake? Yes. An honest mistake? Yes. Could it have been avoided? The answer is yes. So therefore, if it could have been avoided, what should the person have done to avoid it? This is where wisdom comes in. All right, in order to get the answer for how you're supposed to do or how this could have been avoided, we go back to taking a road test. If you go for your road test and you are doing a reversing, what does the procedure say you should do as a new driver? You can just Google this. If you are reversing a car, what is the procedure? Experts have done this. They've tested it. They know it. They've written it into a procedure for people to follow. Human beings, sometimes we are too smart. We think we are too smart. We cut corners and skip some of the steps, thinking that it's always going to be good. Now, when you are reversing, you are supposed to, one, use both your mirrors and your blind spots by turning your neck. You are supposed to check your mirror and turn your neck to your left. Check your rear view mirror, check the right mirror, and turn your neck. And you keep turning your neck to an angle of about 45 degrees throughout until you finish. The reason why you must check your mirrors, all three mirrors, the side mirrors and the rear view mirror, the reason why you are encouraged to check all of this and still be turning your neck is because there is what we call blind spots, areas that your mirrors will never capture. So as you are reversing, those areas are the areas that might get you. The car or somebody might be right there, and you might think that, oh, I look in the mirror, it's clear. I look in this mirror, it's clear. If you are reversing or doing a lane change, you are not supposed to over-rely on your mirrors. You are supposed to check your mirror and turn your neck. Check your mirror and turn your neck. You see the way I turn my neck all the way to the back? It helps you to see areas that your mirrors do not capture for you. They are called blind spots. So here is a simple thing that may have happened. This person was reversing, was probably just relying on the mirrors and kept reversing. And my car was probably in a blind spot, And so the mirror said, it's all clear. You can keep going, lady. You can keep going. You can keep going. And she trusted. For example, this car just got into my blind spot. Right? A car just passed by. He got into my blind spot. Meaning if I had checked my mirror to the left, I wouldn't have seen him. But if I was doing a lane change without turning my neck, he would have been right there and I would slam or crash him. Many people do not know how to observe when they drive. So look at it. The place was not even a main road, right? It was just a quiet area where cars parked. So obviously in a parking lot or when you are backing out from a driveway, you gotta keep checking your mirrors and your blind spots. Guys, this is blind spot. Watch me. See the way I turn my neck to the back, to the other side, as far as possible. This is the part that people don't like. Many drivers don't like it for two reasons. One, either they are ignorant and just don't know it, or they just are lazy to turn their neck. They love their neck bone so much. They love their neck so much they won't turn it. They think it's too much of a hard work to turn the neck. But now look at it. Assuming this person knew how to do blind spot, which I would say yes, because for you to pass a road test, you need to have done your blind spot for them to see it properly, for them to pass your road test here, right? They would have told you to do some reversing or a 3-point turn or something, and they would have checked your reversing skills and your blind spot. So the truth is, she did it to pass a road test. But what happened? Garbage in, garbage out. We don't learn for life. We learn for certification. We don't learn for life. Many of us don't learn for life. We don't learn for life. We only learn to pass an exam. We only learn to get a certificate. That is why none of us today are so smart. All of us have become just garbage in and garbage out candidates. Because we memorize and we go and get it done, and we just get out and format our brain. You understand, format your brain? We just clean everything from the memory and just we say, oh, that was too much work. And then we let it go. And then life says, since we made you go through the proper process before we give you the certificate, you don't want to learn it? When the real tragedy comes, you're going to see the importance of all the things you learn. Many people today, when they go for road tests, they memorize to pass a road test. All right, go and memorize it. On the road now, that is where you are going to do your rehearsals every day now. Yeah, you go see what will happen. So look at it. To fix this door, I can estimate it being around $1,000. Somewhere like, because if you add the labor and the material and everything, the painting of the door and whatever, the color, everything, it's most likely going to be $1,000. I'll keep you guys updated. It's most likely going to be about 1,000 thereabout, right? 1,000, guys, easy one, easy, just for not doing blind. You see how life works, huh? Anytime you are supposed to do the right thing and you pretend you didn't know it, or you pretend you're too smart not to do it, life says when the consequences come, they will be as harsh as a flood. Do you see that? Easy, almost 1,000 spend, just for not turning to see a car. This car is in my blind spot. There is a car. Let me see if I can. He just got into my blind spot. If I look in the mirror, I don't see him, but he's right there. So imagine if I'm doing a lane change and I don't turn my shoulder. How many of you in Africa, you drive and you do blind spot? Tell me, how many of you? Now only mirror, only way they do. Eh? Oh, they do overtaking. You know, go watch anywhere. Then they come into nice headline. Guys, there is a chance as I'm talking about this, somebody will be so fixated on the cost of the damage. I am not even interested in the cost of the damage. I am interested in the lesson of wisdom in there, that because somebody did not turn to observe properly when reversing, the cost to pay is this much. You see it? Simple things in life. Life is supposed to be so easy. We make it so hard. We make life so hard. We have been raised to memorize things without even understanding things. So when we do things, we don't even understand the wisdom behind why the experts always right. When I arrived in Ghana, guys, in 2016 at the airport, Kotoka International Airport, I walked to the main road. I don't like picking taxis from the inside of the airport for some reason. Security reasons, I never pick taxis from the inside. I always will walk far away. I will walk far away as if say I be the ordinary guy. And I'll go and pick a roadside taxi. I don't want to make anybody know, say, they come out from somewhere, come. You go report me to armed robbers, make they come visit me in the night. No. So I walk away from the airport, straight to the main road, standing there as if I was just a regular guy. And I made sure my handbag was with somebody else. And I stopped. I was just standing there wearing my t-shirt, and I picked the taxi. And this guy came, taxi driver, he came. And so I hopped in, and we negotiated the price. I will even negotiate with you normal, like if I did Ghana. We'll negotiate. I won't talk say because I'm from Ghana. I'm going to negotiate well. We negotiated. And I said, all right. So I hopped in, and then I called whoever I was with to come in the car with the bag. So the person walked in, and we sat in the car. All right. Fast forward. I'm about to turn blind spot. Good. Even before you turn, you are supposed to check your blind spot too. Because you never know whether there is a pedestrian walking on the side of your car on a bicycle. You go run into him like that. You're supposed to check your blind spot before you turn. All right, so this guy, the taxi driver, I hopped in the car. And then when I hopped in the car, I put on my seatbelt. I noticed he did not have his own seatbelt. So I asked him, where is your seatbelt? He said, oh, listen carefully. I'm going to speak to you and I'm going to try and interpret it for you too. I asked him, but where is your seatbelt? The first thing he said was that, oh, Jack, my seatbelt need us how we need you. Oh, Shana, I am Italian. I like bisa Italian baby fin. So I looked at him and I cringed and I'm like, okay. So what are they be feeling to winch seatbelt? Or say there be na seatbelt na kasa wine. Or say we make you hole. Okay, let me explain. Why are you not wearing the seatbelt, sir? I have my own. He said, oh, sure, you know already. If you wear seatbelt now, it go dirty your shirt. I said, okay, so because it will dirty the shirt, you are not wearing it. He said, yes, you already know now, you already know. I said, okay, you are not wearing the seatbelt because it will dirty your shirt. And because of that, you didn't even leave the seatbelt there. You chopped it off. And you're a taxi driver. He said, yes. I looked at him and I said, all right, thank you so much. And I just walked out of the car and I went to a different car and I picked a different car. I wasn't going to trust my life with such a driver. I was not going to trust my life with such a driver. A driver who does not just ignore the seatbelt rule, but the driver, check your left blind spot, good. But a driver who chops a seatbelt off because he loves his white clothes or clothes so much, he doesn't even understand why the manufacturer of the car put there that you must wear seatbelt. Because 9 or 10 out of 10 times when he's on the road, he doesn't see accident. So he doesn't see the wisdom. Some of us have private cars. We don't even see the sense in putting our children, our 2 months, 3 months old children in child seat. Many of you today, you have private cars, so you don't even see the wisdom to put your children in a child seat because you think, say, you're Africa. The day where that tragedy go up here, now you will go see, say, your child, na Super Mario. Now Super Mario and Batman. They will fly through, they go fly through the windshield like this. And you go to church, and you go and wait, God, now you they give, now you they take. No, this one God no give, God no take. Now your stupidity will take them away. Oh God, oh, you are the one who gives, you are the one who take it. No, God didn't take them away. Now your stupidity will take them away. Oh, Allah, you please, oh, now you take them. No, Allah didn't take your children away. Now your stupidity will take them away. Why the white man make child seat for children? Where you are not even in a church republic transport where you go talk, say here the radio. You have a private car. You have bought your own private car. You have a child who is under how many years, and you don't see the wisdom to buy a child seat and strap your child in a seat, because every day where you go and come, accident know they happen. So you are God, all-knowing God. It will never happen to you, Abi. The day where it go happen, now that way you go see the capability of your child. You go zoom through the windshield, they go like that. You go tell us, Batman stop, oh, baby Batman stop, oh, in they go to the grave. Guys, the people who create things are wiser than you are. The person who designed the car is too wise to know the purpose of this thing. The person who designed the car and put a windshield there has even, look, many people don't even understand these basic things. You watch it. Look at what is written in here. I want you to see it here. Look at what is written inside this mirror. Objects in mirror appear closer than they are closer than they appear. Many people don't even understand this. Many people don't even understand these basic things. Everything. They will tell you that they have been driving for 50 years, so no accident. All right. Meanwhile, you don't even understand the basic safety principles behind driving. Guys, when you are reversing, ask yourself this question. Do you scan by turning your neck to scan everywhere, or you rely on your mirror? If you are the type where they do mirror only, the day where tragedy go happen, now that way you go see, say you go take all your savings, go repair. All right, there are two ways to fix this damage. One is to use a claim of insurance. The person's insurance would have paid for the damages. Sometimes if you get lucky, I won't say lucky, it's just the rules. If the damage, the cost of the repair is so much, they will just buy you a brand new car and it goes on the person's insurance. That is why insurance is so expensive in developed countries, right? this person didn't run away. In fact, if they ran away, there would have been a camera there to expose the person. So, but do some people hit and run? Yeah, some people do. Even here, some people hit and run. If the place doesn't have a camera and the person is not around, they hit and they run. But if you hit and you run and there is a camera there, your consequences are serious. They will give you a different fine for running away and not staying before they give you the actual fine. All right. So this person didn't run away. This person stayed. A lady. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. What happens? The sorry will not fix the problem. The sorry is just for you too. You will still fix it. So this person's going to fix it. Yeah? They're going to fix the car. It's going to be fixed. And it's not the African type way you will say that, oh, we fix it, we settle it on the side, blah, blah, blah. You go through the normal process. It will be fixed. It's going to be fixed. I just want to show you before. I'm coming to collect a package here that was mailed to me. A package that I got and has been mailed, and I have to come and pick it. But I want to show you. So this is just a little advice to you. If you have a car and you are doing a lane change, don't rely on your mirrors only. Turn your neck and scan properly. If you are reversing, don't rely on your mirrors. Don't be lazy with your neck. Turn your neck properly. Can you see it? So there is a possibility that they can knock this out and fix it. It depends on what the expert is going to say. So the expert is going to analyze it, and they are the only ones who can tell whether it needs a complete replacement, a full door, or it is fixable. But remember what I said, it's not about the cost of fixing it, it's about the lesson you pick in there. Now, if whoever did this did not pick the lesson from it, what is the possibility that it will happen again? 100%? 100% high that is going to happen again. All right, give me 1 second. I'm picking up a package here. Picking up a package here. So sometimes when you receive a package which is a bit expensive, they may not deliver it to your house. They will give you a little sticker to use to go and take it. So I'm here to take my package here. Hello, how are you?
Hi.
So I'm here to pick up a package. Good, thank you.
You can come down here. So cheapest option would be 28 plus taxes, and it would be there by Friday.
Yeah, Michael, you are right. It could be straightened or it could be a new door. The decision will always be the expert, right? The expert is going to analyze it and he's going to say, okay, you need a new door or we can fix it, right? Yeah, you're right. It's one of those two that's going to happen. So Michael, you're right. Michael Dester. Danny Mens. Danny Mens, he said, where you guys are interested in? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah.
You need the person's name also? So this is your information?
Oh, mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lawrence, in Nigeria, English them go speak for No. Frank will be good evening. How are you, Frank?
What do you need?
1 second. Someone crash. If not Niger, here fires don't start. If I Chuku Innocent here. Here the process is pretty easy, so everything is settled through the proper process. You don't have to fight over it. It's not even done. Nobody fights. The system works, so when things like that happen, it's taken care of properly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like Mr. Sedo said, there are two ways to fix this. Would be one, when it is properly checked, they might decide that, well, the door is fixable, they'll fix it. Here there's a high chance they might just order a brand new door. Fixing things here are very rare. I'm not saying they don't fix them, some people fix them, but if you go to a proper mechanic, there is a good chance he will order a new door. I mean, in Africa we fix almost everything. You can ask anybody who is overseas if your shoes, if your shoe develops a fault, or your shoe has a problem, instead of fixing it, we rather buy a new one. The reason is that it's so expensive fixing things, because these jobs, they charge a lot, right? So some people will look at the cost of fixing and be like, you know what, it's worth buying a new one. When my trouser develops a problem, like maybe there is a hole or somewhere, just, you know what I mean. In Africa you go to the tailor and then they fix it for you for cheap, but here these things are so expensive. Their services are so expensive, the tailor and all that. So when things like this happen, people just buy brand new stuff. That is why you see a lot of these things come to Africa, right? Because the cost of repairing them is expensive. Why is it expensive? These jobs are very expensive. Tailor, hairdresser, repairer, they charge a lot. You could buy a phone for $300, and if the screen is faulty, when you go for them to fix it for you, the screen alone will be close to the cost of the price. And it's just what it is back. It's just what it is here, right? So there is a high chance they might order a new door, just because the cost of fixing it, they might just look at it and say, you know what, it's going to cost more for me to fix it, so let's just order a brand new door. I don't know. The expert is going to take a look at it, and they are going to decide whether it should be fixed or not. All right, so you saw the accident. The door still opens. I'm still able to open the door and drive, but the person is willing to fix it. What if he wasn't even willing to fix it? You don't care. You just report to your own insurance and the police. The police will go through his insurance, and his insurance company is obliged to fix it. You heard me right. His insurance company is obliged by law to fix it. And it's not like Africa where you and the person have to square up and fight and exchange and throw blows. No. If somebody commits an offense, driving offense, and runs into your car, so long as you have the particulars of the person's vehicle, even if they run away, you just call the police and a report. They'll come and take the details and take the details of the person. And the police are going to report right away to the insurance company that provides insurance to this person, the driver. And then the insurance company will contact this person and say, we've had a report that you smashed a car. Is it true? They're either going to say yes or no. Even if you say no, you know what they're going to do? They are going to request you to send your vehicle. You, the person who has knocked the other person, they are going to request you to report your vehicle on a certain day at a certain location where an expert is going to inspect your car. All right. There is a Nigerian guy who went to Toronto. He and his Zimbabwean friend. And this guy, his Zimbabwean friend, was the one driving. He was drunk. And he had an accident and he ran away. But the person he knocked or he crashed into had a dash camera that caught everything. So caught the car, caught the number plate. Not only that, there was also a camera at the traffic light. Most traffic lights in Toronto have speed cameras. They have cameras everywhere, guys. So it was also caught on camera. So this guy thought he ran away, he escaped, and he came home. He was there, and then, you know, as usual, a letter was going to come that your car has been found involving this and that. You are supposed to report your car by this date at this location. If you like, make you no report your car. If you are a human being, you will see what thing will happen to you. Don't go and report your car. Your car must be reported to a certain location, normally an inspection location, where experts are going to analyze your car. If your car had a dent at the same location that matches the accident, they will know you did it. Even if your car had a dent and you quickly went to fix it by your own self to hide it so that nobody will see that you knocked somebody, they are going to still find out. These people are so smart. They have people who are trained just to forensic to check all these things. And you are going to see the full rigor of the law and how the law is going to deal with you. Just for having a hit and run. Google it and see. Hit and run accidents. The fine for hit and run is even heavier than anything. For hitting and running. Or for knocking somebody's car and running. It's not the same in Ghana. If this was Ghana, maybe we would have exchanged some blows already. Some insults here and there. And if the police come, the offender may have tried even bribing the police or paying his way out. I have a friend in Ghana whose mother was knocked right in front of his house. The mother was just sitting in front of the house, and this stray driver just came across from nowhere and ran into the mother and killed the mother. The case went to court. Police made the case a foolish case, meaning that the other person has bribed the police, and so the police authored the evidence and all of that. We don't have those kind of cases here. There is so much integrity with their policing. There is so much integrity with, I'm not saying it's perfect, but there is so much integrity with their processes. Insurance is so expensive when you're driving. Why is it expensive? Because when you run into trouble, that is how they are going to cover you and protect you. The average insurance here is about $200 Canadian. If you are starting new, you could be paying about $200 a month for your insurance. And some of us will quickly compare this to Africa, where we are paying insurance every 3 months, every quarter. We are paying peanuts. And we'll say, it's too expensive. Oh, yes, it's too expensive because human life here is too expensive. It's too expensive because stupidity here is too expensive. So they are going to charge you high so that when you fool, your insurance company can cover the cost for you, right? And that is why everybody here drives carefully. And even with that, you can still see that people are still messing around. Imagine if the system here was so bad, insurance is just so poor. When it knocks somebody and the person doesn't even die and they has a minor disability, do you know how much money your insurance company is going to pay them? Several hundreds of thousands of dollars, guys. I know somebody who had an accident which didn't kill them. They still survived it. But according to the doctor's report, the injury might impact them in the future in terms of how they function as a human being. This person was awarded over $300,000 in insurance claim. I don't think in Africa we could even pay this much. That is why human life is so cheap and accidents are just left, right, and center. There are accidents in developed countries. They happen all the time. But when you ever ask anybody who is in a developed country, they will tell you, if you ever have an accident, hey, you are in trouble. Oh. Because it changes everything about you. It stays on your record. When you even go to insurance companies, they are running away from you. They will try not to give you an insurance because of your bad driving. And it will stay on your record and your insurance even goes up. The moment you begin getting a ticket, your insurance will go up. You go and renew your insurance policy at the end of the year and they will tell you they are increasing your insurance just because you're a bad driver. Or just because you've had an accident. Or just because you've done this. Their system works. Their system truly, truly works. So, I am not worried at all. The only worry is maybe when the person hit and ran and there is no camera and nobody saw it. But so long as there is evidence for it, let the person run away. They will still be caught. Your number plate is linked to your address. So the moment they get a car, they know who is the driver. It's not like Africa where you can get somebody's driver. And when you go, the address that they provide with the Ministry of whatever transportation or DVL, the Driver's Licensing Authority, the address that they provide, when you go there, it's a dead end. It leads to somebody's mortuary or whatever. Like, no, here, every address is linked to everything. Oh. Everything is linked. Everything is linked. your address on file, your address on your driver's license is linked to where you live. You cannot give a fake address. Everything is connected. You run away, they will come to your house. You run away, now your house where they will come. They will come pick you from there. You go and run away and see. All right. So yeah, that is just me sharing with you. I'm not even worried at all, so you guys shouldn't be worried, because this is something that is going to be taken care of, and when it's taken care of, I'm going to show it to you. But the whole essence of this video is we must learn from our mistakes. If I, as a person, I did not even learn from this person who crashed, why should nature spare me when I also reverse into somebody? It should be harsher on me just because I witnessed somebody's accident and I didn't learn from it. When a misfortune happens to your brother, learn from it. Don't say, oh, when you see your brother's chin on fire, you don't sit back and say, nah, in chino. You learn from it, because it could happen to you, right? It could happen to you. All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll connect again. God bless you. I promise this is my last video for the day. You know me, I go online almost every this is my last video for the day. God bless you. All right. This is Choco Millionaire. I hope you enjoy my videos. Drop your comments, share them, and follow me on YouTube, Choco Millionaire. I have all my videos there. Okay, follow me on YouTube as well. God bless you. Bye bye.